Wow. Okay, my people, let's jump right into it. For my teachers, I've always talked about not quitting. I've always talked about, sticking to my calling, my passion, my profession. As we have it now, the new Secretary of Education is none other than Linda McMahon, Vince McMahon's wife. Vince McMahon, who was accused of, how can I say this, without, getting flagged, inappropriate activities, and I'll just leave it as that. You can, Google that. But we have someone who was appointed, who is most known for her affiliation as CEO of the World Wrestling Federation, World Wrestling Entertainment, however you want to call it. 1 year, 2 years possibly on the board. And she will oversee our Department of Education. I think this is now the beginning stages of the Trump administration going forward with dismantling the department. Some of you may think this is a good thing, but I think this is more of a calculated business move. I think that they're both in favor of more charter schools, which again, we're talking about less funding. I know they want to leave it up to the states, but, I believe that this is not the direction that we should be going in. For the Department of Education, I think that if you would like to fix the Department of Education, one thing that you could do is, more resources. Try to work with the educators, specifically, the classroom teachers who have decades of experience, getting their opinions on how to move forward, implementing lesson plans, implementing discipline issues, implementing behavior plans, parent communication, foreseeing as a board, some of the most important topics as far as what it means to teach children in the classroom. When it comes to what's the vital topics that we should be teaching our students inside the classroom. I think that getting people with experience to work on one of the most important positions in our country shouldn't be in the hands of someone who is a wrestling CEO, who is a scripted reality sports profession organizer. You know what I'm saying? I think that we should really look into this a little bit more carefully. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by anything that this administration does, says, the backgrounds, any of that stuff. I'm not shocked at any of this stuff. I think what I am shocked is when it comes to certain positions. I know that, all people in higher positions, they look out for their friends. I get that, looking out for your friend. She was his top supporter, top donator, I believe, with over $20 million in donations to the Trump, campaign and both election years. But what I want to kind of voice my frustrations is that, again, whatever political party you're affiliated with it, that's fine. Republican, Democrat. But at the same time, too, I think that not necessarily getting yes people, but people with experience that are qualified for a job that can truly improve your, which is one of the biggest, department in our country, focusing on the future of our children. And to leave it in the hands of someone who has zero experience in the fact, I don't think it's the smartest move. I don't think it's the smartest decision. Regardless of, political ties, whether you lean Republican or you lean, Democrat, I think that you still have to have someone in a position of experience. especially when it comes to something as big as this here. There are so many issues that we are facing now with the Department of Education. And again, I think you need to have people on the team that are able to work with both sides, that are, of course, able to listen to the parents, but at the same time, too, we need to make sure that we are listening to our educators as well, who are in the classroom, who have the experience, who went to school, who have, the education alone. I think that we have to take our educators a little bit more serious. I think that we have to take our people that we entrust with our kids on a daily basis a little bit more serious and actually listen to how credible we actually are. I'm not surprised. I am confused, 100% confused, and I just want to hear your thoughts on this. For those of you guys who are my teachers out there, parents out there, what are your thoughts on now Linda McMahon, WWE CEO, who is now the Secretary of Education for the United States of America? That's my thoughts.